Loving this music. Very spooky, very atmospheric. Ooh. Still waiting for Twitch. Come on, Twitch, you can do it. Facebook and YouTube got it figured out. There we go. Hi, everybody. It's another Monday, which means we're streaming games. I'm Sarah. It's my turn this week. Last week you had Reed. The week before that you had Sam. If you've been watching me stream previously, you know that we've been playing Speed Dating for Ghosts. But we wrapped it up last week, so I'm getting started with a brand new dating simulator. It is the Oedipus Dating Sim, which I am obviously very excited and a little bit nervous for, because I have only a brief memory of reading Oedipus Rex in college. I mean, I know the big plot points, but I don't want to date my mom. And I don't remember if there was a clearly outlined strategy in Oedipus Rex for not dating your mom. That did seem to be the tragedy, in fact. So we're just gonna have to try our best. Thank you for everybody who tuned into Hyper Crush Battle Arena on Saturday with ZocCon. We always have a great time performing at ZocCon. We have performed there once in the real life meet space, twice now online, and we have such a great time every single time. And then our next show coming up is going to be on Thursday, the 22nd? What's a week from this Thursday? Thursday the 27th. Wow, off by a country mile. It's going to be a podcast style show. Me, Sam, and Reed are going to be doing some ranking and some sorting of our favorite things. In the chat, please don't date your mom. Literally trying my best not to, but you know what? Let's just see how it goes. Let's get started. Hi, bestie! Thousands of years ago lived a man named Oedipus, king of Thebes and slayer of the Sphinx. Y'all let me know if the audio is okay. And if I mispronounce a word, let me know or keep it to yourself. I'll leave that up to you. A man whose fate was to kill his father, Laius, and then marry his own mother, Jocasta. But what if he could have gamed the system and cheated his own fate? Get out of my way, says Laius, my dad. Make me, old-timer, or don't get your knickers in a twist. So we're starting off in Oedipus, we are very, funky, fresh, very sassy. Love that in a Greek hero. So I think I'm going to start this off in a nice classic hubris way, and be rude to my dad, because historically in Greek tragedies that always goes well. And I'm going to say, make me, old-timer. Who do you think you are talking to? For I am Laius, king of Thebes. Is it lunchtime in Thebes? Is Leo your zodiac sign? You guys know I'm an astro girl. We're picking is Leo your zodiac sign, and I'm assuming old-timer is Thebes boomer. Absolutely. I'm assuming we're setting ourselves up for like a one-line zinger, so let's see how this goes. What's that supposed to mean? Because if Leo is your zodiac sign, you can bite me. Love this. That does it. Prepare to die. We have our swords up. We are fighting. Oh. Oedipus, the man you just murdered, Laius, was your biological father. Don't you hate it when that happens? This is a mystery figure, probably a goddess of some sort. Impossible. Polybius is my real father. There were rumors I was adopted. Or who are you anyways? I'm going to say, who are you anyway? I'm glad you asked. I am Dionysus, and I am a god with his very own TV show. Oops. Oops indeed. How about we get some conclusive proof that Laius was your father? We have a fresh corpse here full of DNA to be harvested. I am already obsessed with this game. You had me at Fresh Corpse. You had me at Dionysus TV show. I think we're in for a fun one. I wasn't sure how we were gonna move on from Speed Dating for Ghosts because I loved it so much, but I'm already fully on board with this one. This one rules. We need a sample from you as well, and we'll get to the bottom of this story right after a word from our advertisers. Oh, cute. Okay. There we go. Oh, that was fun. It was just the game developer logo. Welcome back to the Dionysus show. Sorry, I'm late. Hi, Nod. You are just... I spilled ramen everywhere. Oh, God. Take a second to clean that up. Yeah. Take all the time you need to clean that up. Basically, what's happened so far is we're Oedipus. We just accidentally killed our dad. Oopsie doodle. And the god Dionysus is going to try to help us not date our mom about it. I already took the seconds. That's why I'm late. Well done. Okay. For those tuning in, Oedipus believes that Polybius and Merope are his real parents. Oedipus fled his home because the oracle predicted that he would kill his father and marry his mother. Ironically, he ended up killing his biological father just now. So we can say, Laius is not my father. Or are we going to get these DNA results or what? Let's get to those DNA results. How impatient, aren't we? Thank you for waiting, Oedipus. The results are in. Drum roll, please. Laius, you are the father! Who could have predicted this? Literally the oracle. And they did. Looks like Daddy Laius is in shock. Or maybe it's just rigor mortis. It's a coin toss, really. But let bygones be bygones. This show is about second chances. Seems to me like you already fulfilled half of the prophecy, but you can turn this around. Would you like to know the game rules? Yes. What are the rules? No, I've played this game before. Yes, I desperately want to know the rules. You will have a chance to change your destiny. You will spend 15 days at an all-inclusive casino hotel in Las Vegas, all expenses paid. There you'll meet a selection of beauties who have been magically transformed. One of them, obviously, will be your biological mother, Jocasta. This rules. I want an all-expenses paid vacation. Honestly, me too. And all I have to do is kill my dad. Travel agents hate this one easy trick. But you can also hook up with one of the three Moirai, goddesses responsible for every mortal's destiny. They literally jumped at the chance to go on a date with you. There are also two other options, in case you want a bit more variety in your life. But you'll have to figure these on your own. Hi, Sara, your lipstick looks phenomenal. Hi, Charlotte, everything about you looks phenomenal at all times. My heart. At the end of the 15-day period, you'll be summoned back here. By then, whoever loves you most will marry you on the spot. So, do you agree with these rules? Yes, I agree with the rules. No, I disagree with the rules. Do I even have a choice? Let's get a little fun with it. Do I even have a choice? You always do. Now choose wisely. So do you agree with these rules? Okay, wow. Yes, I agree with the rules. That's the spirit. Vegas, here we come. If you need help, come and see me at the reception. I'll be disguised too, but you should be able to recognize me easily. First day, morning, $0. What should I do next? Okay, cool. So we have this menu here. We can go to different places. We can look at our inventory. We can check out our love progress, or we can spend time in our room. Okay, so first things first, I guess let's see what's in the inventory. Let's see what we're rocking with. Oh, fun. Okay, so there's a list of drinks and a list of gifts. With counters by each, right now we have 0 of everything because we're just getting started. So there's whiskey. Isn't there an E in whiskey? Am I crazy? Beer, sex on the beach, Cuba Libre, vodka, gin and tonic, And then for possible gifts, there is a pasta necklace, a pearl necklace, stuffed cat, a book on adoption, Dionysus's bust, and an ancient Greek vase. Cool. First day morning, $0. There is an E. Thank you. That's what I thought. Check love progress. Again, I'm assuming this is all going to be 0, but I want to just see if it's going to give us any clues maybe about what's coming up. Okay, cool. So this is the very first day, and there's the list of all of our love interests. Maya, Rob. Oh, fun. Maybe we get to try to romance a dude. Emily, Sue, Mary, and Carrie. And presumably this is where all of these people are going to be. The shop, reception, roulette table, slot machines, dice, and bar. And so far we have 0% completion with each one. Oh, so this is like a game-ass game with things to do. Yeah, Speed Dating for Ghosts was very much just like a click-through kind of visual novel style, and this one seems to be a little more multifaceted, which I'm really excited about. Okay, so it seems like the first thing we're gonna do, Sarah, make me a pasta necklace. No. Oh, I think whiskey is a British spelling, maybe, but I don't know anything, LMAO. Honestly, your guess is as good as mine. Not Rob. Oh no. Okay. Too much learning, too much reading. Let's get to it. So let's go to, and here's all the locations that we saw from the menu. So there's the bar, the dice table, roulette, the slot machines, the shop, the reception. I'm kind of a type A personality, so I'm thinking let's start at the very first one and work our way down. So let's head to the bar. First day morning, $0. Okay, so we have two options. We can buy drinks. We can talk to Carrie. I guess Carrie is our love interest at the bar. We can look at the inventory. We can go back to the room. So I wonder if you can give drinks to your friends or your love interests. But we also have $0. I thought this was all expenses paid. How am I supposed to buy drinks with no money? Let's see. Okay, yeah, here we go. So here's all the drinks that we saw in our menu. They all have prices, but my wallet has $0 in it. So I'm gonna not buy any drinks because I literally can't. Well, I wonder what happens if I try. Not enough money. Steal. Okay, why am I not allowed to steal? I want to steal. But we can't buy any drinks. Fine, let's talk to Carrie. Boring place, huh? Okay, great. So we just got a love meter, min to max. Carrie is serving. Like, I know that these are all like Greek statues, in disguise, but like, let's just take a moment for this. Bandeau, sunglasses, asymmetrical mini skirt, completely bald. It's a look. All right, Carrie. Okay. So she says, boring, huh? And I say, how can you say? But together we can make it fun, or, and you're not helping much either. Okay, what are we thinking, friends? Are we going to kind of neg her by saying that she's not making it not boring? But together we can make it fun, which is like a very forward, very flirty thing to say, which we don't know how she will receive. Or we can just say, how can you say? Which I think is an extremely fun phrasing. Because I assume we mean like, how could you say that? So what do we think? Neutral, flirty, or a little bit rude? How can we get this bald, sunglassed woman to love us? This is so suspenseful knowing that anyone could be your mom. That's how I'm feeling, is it's like, I really don't want to come on too strong right away. But I say go flirty. Fortune does favor the bold. And what are the odds that the very first one is our mom? Literally 1 in 6. Those are the odds. But anyways, we're doing it. We're going flirty. Oh, she said, I like your attitude. And we bumped up the love meter a little bit. So, all right. I like you. Would you mind getting me a whiskey? Oh my God, you guys, she doesn't know we have no money. She wants a whiskey. We can't get a whiskey. We don't have money. Oh, that was it. Okay. Okay, so we have 15 days total, and it looks like it's going to be broken up into phases. And maybe we can only talk to one person one time each phase? That's kind of cuckoo, but because it's already back to the first day afternoon. I don't know what spend time in your room is. I'm worried it's just going to elapse time. I don't think there's anything to be gained from that. So let's go to, I guess, just keep working our way down this list. Oh, wait a minute. I have a big galaxy brain. We're in Vegas. Maybe we'll get money by, like, gambling? Maybe we can win money with which to buy drinks for our romantic companions. So let's try a dice table. Let's see if we can get some money. Here we go. Okay. So we can play craps, talk to Mary, check inventory, go back to the room. Let's play craps. Okay, once again, we have a problem. We can't bet because we don't have any money. How am I supposed to get money? I guess we're talking to Mary then. And another serve. Bald, slightly longer, like a tube top, more than a bandeau. Mary says, have I seen you before? Is this my mom? Has she seen me when I was a baby? I'm afraid not. Now that you did, could you ever forget me? Or can't you remember me? Let's see, I'm afraid not. Because coming on really strong and flirty worked for Cassie, but I can't imagine. Or Carrie? I've already forgotten. Lightning surely couldn't strike twice in the same place. So I'm going to follow her down on this and say, can't you remember me? Talk to you later. Okay. That didn't go great. We did not bump up her romance thing along. Okay. So this is how it's going to be. It looks like every day we're going to get a chance to speak to people 3 times. And then we have 15 days. So that's 45 total interactions over 6 love interests. Okay, let's just keep working our way down this list, I guess. Are they gonna make me pay money to play roulette? I feel like the answer is yes. Yeah, okay. So now we're at Emily. Okay, Emily says, have I seen you before? And we have the same dialogue options that we had from Mary. I wonder if these are the 3 fate goddesses? Like, are they, like, conjoined? Like, do they all share, like, perception? I mean, let's try... Can't You Remember Me was a big flop last time, so let's do Now That You Did, Could You Ever Forget Me? I most certainly could not. And we bumped up the love meter. Okay, great. I like you. Would you mind getting me a whiskey? This is sounding awfully familiar. Okay, first day night. Oh, okay, so each day is going to have 4 phases. Okay, cool. Yeah, I think I want to just go through everyone once and then maybe decide if we want to do some, like, really narrow down on one person's relationship. But first I want to just get everybody on the board. So let's go to the slot machines. Oh, Sue is straight up naked. No tube top, no bandeau, no miniskirt. Sue says, do you always come here? Only when I'm looking for love. More or less, or can't you remember me? I'm looking forward to figuring out more about this game and figuring out, like, if there's going to be some, like, meaning or interpretation in these, like, repeating dialogue options that we keep seeing. So I'm going to say only when I'm looking for love, because being super flirty worked very well the first 2 times. And it worked a 3rd time. I guess you're in the right place then, says Sue. I like you. Would you mind getting me a Cuba Libre? Okay, so I've got whiskeys for my first 2, rum and Coke for her. First day, sleep time. Second day, morning. Okay. Now that a full day has elapsed, I'm going to go to the reception to try to find Dionysus and find out how I can get some money. Because these people want drinks, and I want to give them to them. Oh, Rob is there. Rob says, hello, how can I help you? Dionysus said he was going to be in a very easily solvable disguise, so I'm going to guess that that's who Rob is, and I'm going to say, I know who you are. His arms are so tiny. They are. It's like, hello. But I haven't introduced myself yet. I'm going to say, you're Dionysus. Impressive! You saw right through my divine disguise, says Dionysus, god of wine, fertility, and theater. Help me find work. I don't know what to do next, or I need to leave. Yeah, I'm assuming that... Oh, and also... we bumped up our relationship meter with him. Can we date Dionysus? I mean, theoretically, Dionysus is the least likely person to also be my mom. Something to consider. Okay, let's see how... help me find work, because I want money. If you think working doesn't pay enough, you can always gamble. We're in Las Vegas after all. Okay, so I can work a shift for $15, and then I can gamble to increase that $15. And then I wonder if a shift is going to be like just like a morning, or if it's going to be like all day, but let's find out. We need money. Click to find the concealed weapons. After finishing your job, click anywhere. So that was a sword. That's also a sword. This is really silly. This is cute. Anybody else? Oh, I have to, oops, I'm stupid. I have to move over these. Anybody else have any weapons? Click anywhere. Okay, great. So that only elapsed part of the day. Only the morning period. So now we have $15. So let's go gamble that really quick. And see how easy or otherwise it is. Okay. Dice, roulette, or slot machines. Which of these do I think I'm the best at? Dice. Dice doesn't take any skill, right? Let's play craps. Let's bet $5, you know, modest. Or you know what? Let's bet $1 until we know what we're doing. Choose a number from 1 to 12. You guys, what's a number from, or sorry, 2 to 12. Reading is difficult. I want somebody else to pick the number so that if it's wrong, it's not my fault. The color scheme and swirls are very Little Caesars. Honestly, they are. Pizza, pizza. Somebody give me a number between 2 and 12. And then we will either celebrate your victory if we win money, or you will be immediately banished from this chat. Lauren says, 7's the safest bet, yeah? I guess. Right in the middle. Magically significant. So let's do 7. You 11. I beg your pardon. You lose! Okay. Well, in theory, if we keep betting 7, eventually at one point it will be 7. This is why I don't gamble. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. 10. We lose. 7. 9. I wonder if there's anything to the fact that it was 11, 10, 9. Maybe I should bet 8 next? Nine. No. Okay. Let's try this one more time. And then we'll talk to Mary again. And then... I mean, even with $10, we should have enough to buy 1 drink for 1 person. And we can go from there. $5. Boo. Okay. Mary says, what's a baby-faced guy like you doing around here? What is age if not a number? I'm looking for a hot mama. Looking for oldies but goodies. All of these options are terrible. Not hot mama. Explicitly, we are not looking for a hot mama. We are desperately trying to avoid a hot mama. Yes, hot mama says not. Saying any one of these things out loud to another human being would cause me untold psychic damage. I think we have to do it. It's the Oedipus Dating Sim. We're looking for a hot mama. I'm looking for an old woman to fuck. That's really the energy. No, we're doing it. Hot mama, in for a penny, in for a pound. That also did not work. Mary said, talk to you later. Okay, second day evening, $10. Okay, let's go buy, we can buy one drink. We could buy one drink for $10, I bet you. Oh. No, we actually can't buy anything because nobody wanted vodka or gin and tonic. One person wanted Cuba Libre. This is not even a joke. What did the first two want? Did they want whiskey? I truly don't remember. Sex on the beach. There's no beach in Vegas, thinking emoji. Any pool is a beach if you try hard enough. Yeah, the first two wanted whiskey, right? Well, the point is, I don't think anybody wanted beer or vodka or gin and tonic. So we can't afford anything, so I guess we're not buying drinks. But while we're here, we can talk to Carrie, who we already have a little... It was whiskey? Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, whiskey, no E. Yeah. Okay, well, then we'll work another shift as a security guard later. But for now, let's talk to Carrie, who we already have. Oh, she says, where's my whiskey? I say, I'll get you a whiskey. I can't. I can't get her a whiskey. I don't have enough money. I'm just gonna tuck my tail between my legs and go back to my room. Okay. Okay, lesson learned. I need more money. Let's try a different type of gambling. Let's try roulette. Let's try roulette. Let's bet $1. Oh no, why did I think this would be easier than dice? There's so many more numbers. Hi, B. Why did I think roulette was going to be easier than dice? Okay, a number from 1 to 36. Let's do... My mom's lucky roulette number was red 27, so we're gonna do 27. You lose! Wow. It's almost like working is an easier way to make money than gambling. Huge if true. And we can't talk to Emily because she is also just gonna say, where's my whiskey? Let's go back to our room in shame. Increase your luck stat. Yeah, where is like I need a rabbit's foot. Okay, I have $9 to my name. Let's go to work real quick. Go to the reception. Help me find work. Security shift. And then we click and we take care of the concealed weapons. Make sure nobody's hiding anything else. And then we're good. Now we have $24. That's enough to buy at least one whiskey. Okay. Actually, we never... Let's see. Bar, dice table, roulette. Actually, let's see. I'm changing my mind. Let's finish out and meet everybody at least once. So let's go to the slot machines. Oh, we already met Sue. Okay. Well, then let's play the slot machines. For $1. We lose. Wow. I'm just making all sorts of choices that aren't doing well for us. Because if we talk to Sue, she's going to say, where's my Cuba Libre? Yep. Okay, and it looks like also once you make a decision, you can't back out of it. Like, I went to the slot machines. I did not have the option to go to the bar instead. So now let's proceed carefully. Let's just go to the bar. We'll get Carrie her drink. A $15 whiskey. You're really good at this game. You are so rude. Carrie says, where's my whiskey? Right here, baby girl. I apologize, but I can't talk now. Hi, NPR. Okay, so I worked very hard as a security shift to get this girl a whiskey. I gave it to her, and immediately she's like, sorry, I actually can't talk. When I saw your post on Discord, I thought this was a shit post, but it's alarmingly real. Oh yes, this is incredibly real. So catching up our newbies, we are obviously Oedipus. Right now, we have already killed our biological father in accordance with the prophecy, but the god Dionysus intervened to try to help us not fulfill the second half of the prophecy. So right now we are in a 15-day, all expenses paid vacation in Vegas, trying to date 6 women who have had their identities concealed. One of them is my mom. I don't know who. So we're gonna try really hard to not accidentally date my mom. Okay, so anyways, we bought Carrie a drink. She says she can't talk. Okay, sounds good, B. Don't worry, I can have loads of fun by myself. It's a bit rude, but I forgive you. Or it's fine. I'm sure you have your reasons. Not her waiting 48 hours for you to buy her a drink and then swerving you. Honestly, I'm going to become a men's rights activist a little bit because I am just like, I worked so hard. I worked 2 shifts. I was bad at 3 different types of gambling. And she's like, anyways, this is a battle against Freud. Most things are. Even though I think it's extremely rude that she did immediately ditch me, I'm gonna be polite and say it's fine. I'm sure you have your reasons. Oh, nice! So we bumped up the love meter and she says, plenty of them indeed. Do you like rainy days? And I can say, rainy and cloudy. Or, I hate when the sun sleeps on the job. Which is an incredible way to consider the weather. MGTOW baby. Oh no. I am being radicalized by dating sims. It's a rainy day now. Oh, I am jealous. It is very, very sunny and warm for us here. I am going to say rainy and cloudy because we want to have a good time. Nice, we bumped up a little more and she says cold and gloomy. All right, we are crushing it with Carrie. She says, why don't I feel nostalgia? That is an unprecedented thing for her to say. Like, is she asking me like diagnostically, like, how come I'm not capable of feeling nostalgia? Or is it like a riddle? But here's our options. Nostalgia is a great way to make a quick buck. Nostalgia is for the weak-minded. Or nostalgia is for those who fear aging and death. This game is unpredictable. Like, every single turn, every single dialogue choice. Like with Speed Dating for Ghosts, it had like a very distinctive style and it was very easy to kind of see where the conversations were going. But this one has blindsided me at every turn. So I don't know how she feels about nostalgia or what she's asking of me. But why not say nostalgia is for those who fear aging and death? Nice! Okay, great. We bumped up more in the love meter and she says that's why nostalgia is so overrated. Okay, cool. So it seems like we can make significant progress on the love meter in one single time period. So that's good. I was really worried about how we were going to possibly bump up these relationships when the time periods go so quickly, but it looks like, you know, we can get some good progress. Cool. Why can't I sleep? This is giving me like Welcome to Night Vale energy. And I can say, sleep is a little death. You must be an immortal. Or browsing kinky stuff all night long, huh? Okay, so clearly I am supposed to be trying to figure out who these are for, like, clues. And so we know there's the 3 goddesses of fate. We know there's my mom, Jocasta. And then we know there's 2, like, others. 2 mystery people. So, yeah, I mean, she's trying to get a free therapy session out of you. That was speed dating for ghosts, where literally every date was like, hey, do you want to hear about the worst thing that's ever happened to me? I am kind of getting immortal vibes from her. I'm getting kind of removed from the space-time continuum. But it is also really tempting to make a joke about her internet browsing habits. I don't know, but also saying you must be an immortal seems kind of presumptuous, especially if she's trying to keep her identity secret from me. I think I'm gonna put on my Scooby-Doo hat, though, and do some detective work and say, sleep is a little death. You must be an immortal. Okay. I heard the sound effect. I don't know if the love meter actually bumped up, but she says, maybe I am. Oh my gosh. Okay, okay. Okay, cool. I guess that's how this game is going to work, is that now I'm going to have an option to guess who she is. I can guess Jocasta, my mother, Atropos, the goddess of death, or Clotho, the goddess of birth. And so far, the clues we have is that she likes rainy, cloudy, gloomy days. She doesn't feel nostalgia, and she can't sleep. I feel like that's got to make her the goddess of death, right? Because we don't have any clues for her being my mother. Something that our newbies might not have seen is that some of our other dates said, like, don't you look familiar, don't I know you? Which I feel like are, like, mom clues. So I think she's one of the goddesses, and I think gloomy, rainy days, no nostalgia, no sleep is death. Yeah, you think so too? Okay, let's do Death Goddess. Awesome! Scary! She says, you are right. I am Atropos, the goddess of death. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. So now that we've figured out her identity, it looks like we no longer have the option to talk to her. Death Goddess sounds accurate. Yeah. Okay. We don't have any more money for drinks. I wonder if we got anything from her. Death is hot. Honestly, you said it, brother. Okay. No, we did not get a gift from her yet. So maybe we will get a chance to come back and talk to her later. Okay, let's go back to our room. It's the 3rd day, night. I'm thriving. I'm wearing my helmet. My genitals are out. Okay, so it seems like we made the most progress once we were actually able to give her a drink. We need money to buy drinks for our other friends. So let's go work another shift as a security guard. Get more money, buy some more drinks. Wait, no, we still haven't gone to the shop. Maybe the person at the shop will want a cheap drink. I've got to go dip to eat. Good luck not dating your mom. Thanks, you too. Okay, cool. So here at the shop, we can buy gifts. Oh, so the gifts were not gifts given to me. They are gifts I can give other people. I have $8. A pasta necklace is $10. A pearl necklace is $150. A stuffed cat is $50. A book on adoption is $30. A bust of Dionysus is $100. And an ancient Greek vase is $10,000. I only make $15 an hour working as a security guard. I am going to have to get good at gambling because I cannot afford these gifts on $15 a shift. Okay, let's go talk to Maya. What's a baby-faced guy like you doing around here? Okay, she is the second person to call me a baby-face. And so the first time around, we said, I'm looking for a hot mama, and the person loved it. Our other options are, What is age if not a number, or looking for oldies but goodies? These just don't get any easier to read out loud. Just do hot mom. Ah, yes, the two choices, minimum wage or gambling. Too real, though. That's the thing. Like, why couldn't we have just been born rich? Yeah, I mean, hot mom worked really well the first time. So, and we're at the bottom. There's nowhere to go but up. So let's just say it again. Maya wisely says, bye for now. So even though we had the same dialogue options, clearly they have different personalities, we're not going to be able to just do the same things all the way through. Lesson learned. Today, Oedipus decided to shake things up a bit and go for a walk. When? Where do you think you're going? Where do you think you're going swinging that sausage in broad daylight? Excuse me? My two dialogue options are, the sausage is mine and I'll swing it as I please, or just who in the hell are you? So we can do reckless bravado, or just, or confrontational. I'll swing it as I please. Honestly, that's what I'm thinking too. I don't think I can look at this option and not take it. I think I simply must say, the sausage is mine and I'll swing it as I please. We'll see what will be swinging where, for I am Officer Killjoy, the person in charge of keeping Las Vegas a relatively moral place. You guys, it's a cop. We accept all sorts of licentiousness, but this shall not pass. Cover up or prepare to be arrested. And I can say, I am Oedipus and I shall never cover the family jewels. Or, I have been magically teleported from ancient Greece to Las Vegas. Sounds like something my friend would say. Your friend sounds like quite the character. So Officer Killjoy seems like not a lot of fun. And clearly I'm going to be telling him the truth in one way or another. But neither of them seem like he's going to like these answers. So I'm just going to tell him like, hey, it's not my fault. I've magically been teleported. Oh, really? And how come you can speak English if it wasn't invented back then? Okay, fun little self-indulgent joke. Second option makes you sound like less of a criminal. That's what I was thinking. Like, look, this is beyond my control. And then I say, I, Oedipus, would not know that. And you claim to be Oedipus. Sure, why not? Why would anybody want to be Oedipus if they weren't? Listen up, pretty boy. Usually I arrest freakazoids like you on the spot. But I'm feeling charitable. And I do have a minor in ancient Greek, so I'll tell you what. I'll come back in 10 days, and we will have an ancient Greek quiz. If you answer 70% or more of the questions correctly, you're free to go about your business. Okay. Was anybody in the chat one of those kids that got really into Greek mythology in middle school? Because I was, but I've forgotten most of it by now. I don't think we're going to get through 10 days tonight, but by the time we come back to this game, some of y'all have to have studied because it's not going to be me. And if you fail, I will lock you up in the county jail. Like I said before, I'm feeling charitable. Oh, so you can have my ancient Greek dictionary. Luckily, I never leave home without it. Make sure you study it thoroughly, and I'll be seeing you in 10 days, Mr. Oedipus. I don't know much. That's okay, me neither. And criminal justice major who is also a Percy Jackson fan. Yes, that's it. That's the Venn diagram we need. Couldn't be me. Okay, it's the fourth day. It's the afternoon. We have $8 to our name. Oh, cool. So I now have the option to study some ancient Greek. Let's see while we're here. Oh, whoa. This is a whole thing. Wow. This is truly not like a mini game or like clues for the rest of the game. This is just an ancient Greek dictionary. Huh. Cool. I wonder if this will come in handy later. Oh, and that elapsed our time. So, won't be doing that again. Let's go work another shift. Reception. Help me find work. Wait, now we can only work as a cleaner for $5. I wonder if it's dependent on type of day. This feels like I should be taking lots of notes. I know, the pressure is on. I wonder if you can only be a security guard during the daytime and you can only be a cleaner during the night, but we need the money. Click to clean off dirt. After finishing your job, click anywhere. Dirt, 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 dirt. No more dirt. Fourth day night, $13 to our name. Let's get a little bit more money. Once more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Morning of the 5th day, we have 18 whole dollars. Let's get another whiskey for the other person that wanted that drink. Whiskey. All done. While we're here, we might as well talk to the goddess of death and see what's up. What's up, decaying matter? I wish a woman would say that to me. That's a silly nickname to give someone, or why do you say that? I feel like it's pretty obvious why she says that. We are decaying matter. We're mortal. So let's say, you silly goose. What a silly nickname to give someone. Well, at least I ain't dying. She's got me there. I don't feel like talking anymore. Ask her anything or leave. She said she doesn't feel like talking, but how can you pass up the opportunity to ask the goddess of death anything? Tell Atropos anything you like. Type quit to end the conversation. Huh. Does anybody have anything they want to tell the goddess of death while we're here? Anything you'd like to share with her? This is so interesting. Because presumably we can still bump up our relationship with her, but I don't know how it's going to input like random texts that we give it into like a relationship score. She don't need to know nothing about me. Yeah, maybe she's gonna try to steal our identities. Let's see. But I can't resist the urge to put something in. I am having so much fun. Should have looked at the dictionary for compliments. Oh, shoot. I'm going to tell her I like your skull. She says, carry on. Do you know ancient Greek? And that makes you feel, okay, these things aren't impacting our relationship score. So we're all done. See you. All right, back to our room. $3 to our name. Was it roulette? Roulette was where the second person wanted a whiskey. And let's play a little bit of roulette before we talk to her. 1 to 36. Let's do 12. We lost. Fortune favors the bold. 4, why not? We lose. Well, I want to keep the $1 to our name, so let's talk to Emily. She says, where's my whiskey? Right here. Sorry, I'm busy. Okay, so this is the second time where we've immediately been curved. And I can say busy or avoiding me. Or I can say, don't be sorry. It's always a pleasure to see you. Or you gotta go when you gotta go. I am a classic suck up. So I'm gonna say, don't be sorry. It's always a pleasure seeing you. Yes! Bumped up the love meter, and she says, well, if you're nice to me, I'll give you the pleasure of seeing me more often. Is it normal to feel so hopeless? Okay. So now she's going to give us some clues about who she is. This is what we saw with the goddess of death. And honestly, now that she's saying feeling hopeless, I'm really glad that we already have goddess of death on the scoreboard, because that's totally what I would have thought this was. So she says, is it normal to feel so hopeless? And I can say, yes, it happens to us all. Or no, you need to keep yourself busy. Speaking as anybody who has ever experienced any form of mental illness or distress, I am allergic to saying, no, you need to keep yourself busy, just because it has, have you tried yoga energy to me? So I'm going to say, yes, it happens to us all. Nice, bumped up our love meter. She says, I wonder what hope is. And then she says, what should I see in the mirror? And our options are your face, duh, your mental state, or the truth with an exclamation point. What should we see in the mirror? Because, again, we're going saying no is always a pitch for selling essential oils. I feel like it shouldn't be your face, duh, because I have a feeling this is going to be like a goddess or a deity of some kind, and I don't think we're going for like these literal one-to-one answers. Your mental state or the truth. The truth, you think? Yeah, I think that's what I'm getting the vibe of too. So let's say the truth. Sounds like New Age mumbo jumbo. Shoot. And our love meter didn't go up. Okay, we probably have one more. Nope, okay. Well, at least we have a clue for next time. Shit, I know. That's what I was going to pick anyways, though, so we are in it together. Okay. Let's go back and talk to somebody that we didn't get to the buy me a drink stage for. I don't think at the dice table we got the person to request a drink from us. So let's play craps really quick with our last $1. OMG, this looks amazing. Hi, Sam. Oh my gosh, this game's been so much fun so far. Right now we are Oedipus at a 15-day all expenses paid resort in Vegas, trying to date people without dating our mom. And you know what? It's harder than you would think. So let's bet the very last $1 that we have. Choose a number from 2 to 12. This is where I should have been gambling this whole time. The odds here are so much better. Let's do 5. Fever 5. Oh, hey, you win $3. I can't wait to watch the replay, honestly. Yay. Let's choose to not learn from our past gambling experiences and immediately gamble again. Okay, if we're rolling dice, isn't it 7 or 8 is the most likely number to get on 2 dice? Let's say 8. 4. Okay, whatever. Anyways, so let's talk to Mary, because the last time we weren't able to get past the kind of intro dialogue. Mary says, how are you? And we can say, not too bad, excellent, or better now that I saw you. And so far we have seen that the really flirty lines are kind of hit or miss. So I'm gonna kind of, we doubled our money. We did. We had $1 and now we have 2. Okay. So let's just tread the middle and let's just say excellent. I actually love the Stark art style. Yeah, it's really interesting. Like the black and yellow visual contrast is really cool. It's very, very vibey. I'm just gonna say excellent. Mary says talk to you later again. Okay, so I think we were super flirty the first time and that didn't work. And this kind of middle of the road also didn't work. So for Mary, next time we have to play it cool and laid back. It's the 5th day. It's night. We have $2 to our name. The shop was the other place that we struck out. So let's go to the shop really quick and talk to Maya again. What's with the funny dress? And I can say, none of your business. It's the latest fashion or it's for a costume party. And so being really flirty the first time didn't work out, but none of these are really flirty options besides none of your business, which is clearly just kind of like the rude option. So I think I'm going to say it's the latest fashion. Okay, see you around then. Jeez, I am striking out. Okay, it's the end of the day. 6th day morning, $2. Let's go get more money because the drinks seem to be where it's at. We still owe one person a Cuba Libre. So let's go to the reception, ask for work. Security guard, $15. Concealed weapons. It's just when you hover your mouse over them, their sword appears and you click it away. And then we're all done. Okay. Oh, we're $1 short of the Cuba Libre because it's $18. Do we think I can successfully gamble into $1? I bet I can. Let's go back to craps. Let's bet $1 on. No. Let's bet $1 on 6. No. Let's bet $1 on 7. 8. Okay, one more time, and if this doesn't work, we'll go back to work. This is how gambling addictions start. Let's do 7 again. Maybe lightning will strike twice. 7! All right, $3. But we need 18 for that drink. So let's not learn any lessons and immediately start betting again. Let's do 10. Hey! $3 more. Okay. Twice in a row. Luckier than anybody could ever imagine. Have we already talked to Mary? Did we already get Mary a whiskey? No. Mary is still the minimum. Just like Pokemon. What is the baby-faced guy like you doing around here? Hot Mama did not work the first time. So let's play it more chill this time and say, what is age if not a number? Huh, a baby-faced philosopher. I dig that. Perfect. We are on the board with Mary. Finally. I like you. Would you mind getting me a Sex on the Beach? Okay, Sex on the Beach is the most expensive drink so far. We are going to have to do a couple more shifts before we can come back for that one. But I'm feeling really good. Let's go get that Cuba Libre for slot machines. I think she was at the slot machines was the one that wanted that. Alrighty. Done here. Let's talk to our favorite death goddess while we're here. Once again, hits us with that classic line, "What's up, decaying matter?" Baby-faced philosopher was my rapper handle for a long time. Yes, duh, baby-faced philosopher. Let's try going the other option this time. Why do you say that? Oh, perfect. It bumped us up. She says, just stating the obvious, dear. Don't be shy. Tell me more about yourself. I'm an ancient Greek hero, or I am a wonder of organic chemistry. I feel like the goddess of death would not be impressed by human accomplishments. So I'm just going to say I am a wonder of organic chemistry. Oh, so you believe in science? That didn't bump up our relationship, so I feel like she doesn't like science. Well, enough about you. I'm on my way to fame and fortune. I'm going to say, let's see, there's you're pretty famous as is, or what do you need money for? Yeah, I think everybody's heard of death, so I'm going to say you're pretty famous as is. I don't want to be known as the Grim Reaper. Although time flies, people waste time working in pursuit of a better life. Huh. What's wrong with that? Or you sound like a communist. I beg your pardon, dialogue choices. They're not saying you sound like a communist like it sounds like a good thing, so we're gonna say what's wrong with that instead. Nothing. If you're immortal. Come on, we both know you die a little with each tick of the clock. It's the joy of being immortal. I'm glad to see my fate amuses you, or, oh, I get it now, a rather unfunny remark. I'm fun and not a killjoy person, so I'm going to say I'm glad to see my fate amuses you. Perfect, bumped up our love meter a little bit more, as she says, it does indeed. I don't feel like talking anymore. And we're gonna leave. Okay, back to our room. It is the 6th day, night. We are armed with our Cuba Libre. We're going back to the roulette. Was it Emily that was here? Yes. Oh, no, it must have been somebody else because we're back at this dialogue branch. Oedipus dropping that new Cold War propaganda. Okay. So last time we said the truth, she said New Age mumbo jumbo. Let's try your mental state. Perfect. That bumped us up. She says, I see what I feel like seeing. Yes. Do things feel random to you? And my two options are, we fail to perceive the underlying universal order, or I iron my underwear every day. Two completely different energies. Both have their merits. I'm kind of afraid to say we fail to perceive the underlying universal order because she got very standoffish when I said that you should see truth in the mirror because she called it New Age mumbo jumbo. But to answer, do things feel random to you with I iron my underwear every day? Feels, you think underwear? Okay, let's say it. I iron my underwear every day. Who cares if you iron your underwear? And we're back to where we started and it's night. Okay. Sarah's the Greek god dating whisperer. So far, honestly, not so good. Okay. I refuse to end this stream on a bummer note. I wish I remembered who wanted that Cuba Libre. Let's try to find the person to give that drink to, and then we'll call it. But I don't want to end on being shot down because I ironed my underwear. Okay, so if it wasn't at roulette, was it the slot machines? Was that where I just was? Craps table, you think? Okay. Yeah, let's talk to Mary. Mary wanted sex on the beach. Shoot. Okay. Never mind. Okay. Let's go to... Because roulette is where I just was? Slot machines? God, maybe I should start taking notes. Here we go. Here she is. Here's Sue. Once again, the favorite move of women in this game. You have worked for 7 days to get me a drink. I do not want to speak to you. And then I can say, no need to be so formal. Or, I'm sure you have other pressing concerns. Or, no sweat. I mean, logically speaking, I'm sure for one of these, like the kind of snobby, rude dialogue options are going to be right. It's just so hard to convince myself to say something like that to someone I don't know very well. So I'm just going to be super casual and say, no sweat. Bye for now. Okay. We'll finish out this day. Let's get through the evening and the night. And then we'll call it for this stream. Okay, let's go back. Maybe we can finish out the dialogue tree at least for Emily. Do things feel random to you? She did not like the underwear joke, so we're going to say we fail to perceive the underlying universal order. She bumps up. She says, yes, the keyword here is universal. Okay. So I can guess that she is Clotho, the goddess of birth. Jocasta, my mother. Or Lachesis? Anybody's guess is as good as mine, the goddess of life. So the clues that we got from her are, do you ever feel hopeless? And we said yes, that we feel hopeless a lot. What should I see when I look in the mirror? When we said your mental state. And then, do things feel random to you? And we said that yes, because we cannot perceive the underlying universal order. I don't think it's Jocasta. We haven't gotten any clues about that would lead me to that, because there was a different character that said, like, you look familiar. So I guess it's just, do we think she's birth or life? Hopeless. What's in the mirror? Randomness of the universe. I don't really... Neither birth nor life seem intuitive for this, but I'm kind of more inclined to think life. Just because birth, I feel like there would be more about, like, beginnings or something like that, versus she's kind of talking about, like, ongoing existential dread. So let's guess the goddess of life. You are right! I am Lachesis, goddess of life. I'm just going to pronounce it a different way every time I read it, and one time I will get it right. Perfect. Back to our room. All right. Let's end the night. We know that night shifts don't have a lot of money. So maybe let's try what a pose. Oh, I know. Is it the dice table where we keep striking out? Incredible that we've played this game and literally every time we change a scene, I'm like, I have no idea what we just did. Oops. Well, I picked the wrong one. Here we are. It is sleep time of the 7th day. Okay. All right, so we've completed a week. So we're about halfway through our 17-day stay. We have the identities of 2. We've got 2 of the goddesses figured out. Which means we have 4 more to try to uncover in the next week. So we have to get twice as far as we have this last week. Oh boy, that's a tall order. But I mean, what choice do we have if we're not trying to, you know, avoid the prophecy? Thank you so much, everybody that's tuned in. The next Super Dating Simulator show is going to be on Thursday, the 27th at 7 p.m. Pacific, right here on our channel, twitch.tv/Super Dating Simulator. It's going to be a podcast show. We are going to be doing some tier rankings, some organizing, some fighting about what's the best Oedipus. Absolutely. And in the meantime, we've got some other stuff going on here. Every Monday night, we stream different games. I believe next week is going to be Sam, and I'm not sure what he's going to be playing. But thanks so much for tuning in. We'll see you next time. And hey, try really hard not to date your mom.